Hello. How's everyone doing today? Just got done eating my tacos and washed it all down. Had to do that. So now they can make fun of me for farting on a live stream. So, CJ, I hear you're being petty again. No surprise there. You're sitting there making all your streams private and with Amy's fake certificates and saying your avatars copyright. At least YouTube caught on to that real quick. And we all know why you did it. You wanted to dox. You wanted people's addresses, didn't you, CJ? I remember way back when you did it to Auntie. You wanted her address, and then you bitched and whined that she gave you a false address. Do you think anyone's going to give you their address? You know, these people on here, they play these stupid little games and they win stupid prizes at the end of the day. And then I go up on panel to have a little fun, and then CJ decides to crash the party and thinks that Lycan's panel is fun and games. She blames her cataracts for doxing. We know that's not true, CJ. Your eyes were just fine when you did that. Shame on you for that. So enough with that lousy piece of shit. All right. Enough with her. She's just a waste of breath right now. So what really got my attention this week, or the other day, was Sally Ann and Tiffany. This is pretty funny. Okay. So, does everyone remember that Wendy sock? Fast food Wendy, the one who likes to start problems or used to start problems. Well, newsflash. They all think it's AJ. Hey, Wendy, the good Wendy. So we got the good Wendy here. And hey, license. So they think that, of course not you. You're the good Wendy. You're the good witch. So this Wendy, this fast food Wendy, was going around hanging out at the swamp, being aggravating. She started tagging me in her bullshit. And I even asked her to nicely to stop. I don't want to read her bullshit, you know. So I had to turn off my mentions temporarily to get them to stop, you know. But now they're saying it's AJ, and Miss Tiffany says so. And this fast food Wendy turned on them. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Someone that had the pom-poms out, cheerleading for Amy, Tiffany, Sally Ann, and then does a 180. We all knew that was going to happen sooner or later. Some of these people were going to see the light and switch sides, but we knew it would take some time for them to realize what kind of they're dirty little son of a bitches. All right. So this came in one of my this came in my feed. I'm just going to put this up on the screen for everyone because guess what? I show receipts here. Not unlike other channels where they just blurt out shit with no proof. So we're going to go over to Sally Ann's channel. Apparently she can't put down the bottle. All right. So let's just see if we can put this full size for everyone. All right. So Sally Ann says this poor AJ, we figured out it was you. And you show your ass. Classic. Hey, catch me. So Sally Ann, who can't put the bottle down, who smells like mahi mahi, all right, or fish sticks, whatever you want to call it, thinks shares Tiffany's post 9 days ago. All right, takes the they take a screenshot of Wendy here, fast food Wendy. All right, just let me go down here, all right? And puts AJ on it. And then puts glasses on the Wendy avatar. Like little children, you know, the little children that they act like. And Tiffany, all right? Sure, you're not AJ, just like Kramavut was your sister and all those accounts stalking you or someone else and so on. Listen, you give yourself away every single time. You want to know how? Literally, no one ever thinks about AJ. Who the heck is AJ anyways? But you post about this dude like a maniac nut every single day and then respond to yourself all day long. Quit trying to make AJ happen. You had it run now. Go back to being irrelevant where you belong. You're not causing any more problems. Send your sister my love. So this is Tiffany under her Super Teddy sock, which she admits is her. All right. So we're just going to show this. This is quite funny, by the way. 9 days ago, this started. He's smiling. So this is this is quite funny because coming from Tiffany, who's usually high as a kite every day of the week. So what did they do in Amy's chat? Take a vote on who they think it was, and say, okay, let's just blame AJ. We don't like her anyway. So Tiffany and Sally Ann, this message is for you. Do you have any proof that AJ is Wendy here, fast food Wendy? If so, please post it on your community wall. I'm sure you can't because you have no proof. This is just one of your wild, drunken, high theories you got. Because I don't think it's AJ. All right. I don't think it's AJ at all. You want to know why I don't think it's AJ? Fast food Wendy here is not her MO. It's not AJ's MO. All right. Now that sock did act a little unhinged. So do other people over at the swamp, all right? But people are usually creatures of habit, I've learned. Okay, they got their ways about them. They usually don't change much. A lot of these imbeciles, they're set in their ways. Now look at Tiffany here. She's set in her ways. We have a drug addict who doesn't want she's stuck in her ways. We have Amy that's stuck in her ways. So they're creatures of habit. All right. We have Sally Ann that's a creature of habit. She's not going to change much. So no matter how hard they try to hide, they have the same MO, sort of. They put out the same kind of content. All right. They just don't do a 180 on the type of content they put out. You usually can spot it. Okay, could this be AJ? Can this be this person? You can usually narrow down the scope of some of these trolls out there. All right. With the content they put out. But that's interesting. Smiley. Oh yeah, I remember Wednesday. All right. I remember Wednesday from way back. Smiley. And that's okay. You know? You know, we all have our theories on who it is. I'm not going to sit there and tell everyone who I think it is because I have no proof of it. All right, I'll be just spitting out names like they are, and I'm better than they are. I'm not going to sit there and spit out names and who I think it is. But I will say this. All right. Nikki thought it was Amy for the longest time. Okay. And why did Nikki think it was Amy? Because the sock knew too much. Knew too much, sounded like Amy. That was that was an interesting observation from darling Nikki. All right. So let's use a little logic here, all right? Let's use a little logic while analyzing this. This Wendy account another good observation. Another good observation. That's another good point. But this Wendy knows too much. Talk like Amy. Probably it's so logically what I think is I underestimated this Wendy person. I thought I would say 98% of people over at that swamp crew, they got the brain capacity of a pea. Okay? No critical thought processes, nothing. But I think these people got had. I think that whoever this is didn't even tell Amy and Sally Ann or Tiffany, oh, I'm creating this channel to go white knight for you. I don't think she told any of them. Because deep down inside, whoever this is, didn't trust them. Because they're spitting out names of who they think is the backstabber. Because let me be real here. If Amy knew who the fuck it was, she'd spit that name out. And chew that person and spit it out like it was chewing gum. Perhaps with the screenshot. But by the way they're behaving, I don't think they know. And do you think Amy is going to invite AJ over? Amy hates AJ with a passion. So fat chance in hell would AJ be invited to any chat Amy's in. Do these crickets over there think? Damn, these crickets over there don't even think. They just pick someone, agree on it, and so let's just go up, all right? So this started 9 days ago. They're spitting out accusations because this fast food Wendy decided to turn. All right. So here's another post by Sally Ann, who can't even put the bottle down. So, why are you so mad, honey? Is it because we figured you out as AJ? Bless you, honey. Keep spitting like mad. Oh, I mean, like AJ does. Just think how mad Robbie is going to be when he finds out. Oops, I wouldn't want to be you, Shug. You overstepped when you started on me and Robin. You really didn't want this, did you? Sally Ann, you wouldn't know the truth if it hit you in the face. All right? Keep drinking, hon. Keep up with the wine. You're doing such a great job getting things wrong. So here we go. Here we got Tiffany doing a poll. Is Wendy actually AJ trolling herself? Yes. No, it's her sister. And then Sally Ann, what does she do? Shares it. So here we go. 9 days ago, Granny Fanny does a live with Amy. What else is new? Now we got Sally Ann. Oh, here we go. She's going after Robbie 6 hours ago. Pimping out Scarlett. Telling people to go over to Noodles to go after Trisha. I guess they fell out big time, and she can't get over it. Sally Ann can't get over that. So here we go. Here's let me see whose channel this is. I don't know whose chat that. Oh, that's probably Granny Fanny's chat. Yeah, it is Granny Fanny. So Wendy says, Tiff, want to go real life? Then cry foul when Mel's job supposedly got contacted. Sweetheart, you were the one who decided to put your flashlight up your bum for strangers in the internet. Don't blame others when they mock you for it. And then she tags Sarah and Siren. So I guess so for anyone that's I have no clue, Smiley, to be honest with you, for that question. I have no clue. All the only places I've seen Wendy were retros. I've seen screenshots of her and Sally Ann's. I think I've seen her over at Natasha's, but I've seen her in all the real nasty channels. So here we go. And then she puts up a screenshot. Oh, look at that. Pesky's over at Granny Fanny's. I was right about you, Pesky. You sure love it over there. So for anyone that doesn't know, Tiffany's super triggered over Siren's gnome that Auntie Side Eye made with a flashlight up its rear end. And that was ages ago. So too bad, Tiffany. All right, too bad. We mock you for it. You put up your own videos. You share the links. You get what you get. All right. Damn. And your friend Amy was the one that was sharing the links. But you don't seem to care about that, right? Tiffany. So here we go. We got Sally Ann saying, "Oh, here's the newest flip flopper out here. LOL. You can't make this shit up." So I'm gonna say who it isn't. This fast food Wendy. It isn't Mel Mel. It isn't CJ. It isn't Granny Fanny. It isn't Amy. It isn't Sally Ann. It isn't AJ. All right. Now I'm gonna go over to Wendy's channel, and I'm gonna make an argument on why I don't think it's AJ. All right. So let's go over to Wendy. All right. So this video here, the truth will set you free. You see their photos: Sally Ann, Amy, Granny Fanny. So they're getting shot by a little girl. Okay. Here we go. Bob Stalker, part 2. Bob is a liar. Pay close attention. 10 days ago. Now let's go to the shorts. All right. So I guess she took it down. Okay. So I guess she took it down within 24 hours. But let me tell you what I saw yesterday on this channel. All right. I saw a video. All right. I don't know if it's still up under a different name, or let me see if some of the shorts again. Okay. She took it down. All right. She took her video down. Yeah, Smiley, it's the breaks. So Wendy had a video going after AJ. She had several of them. So why would AJ, if this was her, okay, ask yourself this. If this fast food Wendy channel was AJ, why would she make videos going after her? So this so we noticed. So we noticed that this channel went after everybody that Tiffany and Amy hated. Went after Darling Nikki, Robbie, Amber, AJ. Did I mention Robbie? Sometimes made a passing remark towards Jamie. But that was another reason why we thought it was Amy. But I give this one credit. I think this is just my theory only. I have no proof of this. But I think this person is in one of Amy's chats, or was in one of Amy's chats at one point. That's just a theory of mine. Or talk to Amy in private on a telephone call, something like that. Or a bunch of them. And got all this info, all this false info about Nikki, Robbie, Amber. And this account is not, and this person is not Mel Mel either, all right? Because Mel Mel and this Wendy person we're in a chat together at the same time. So let's just put it. Let's just logic deduces. Logic says they're not the same person either. So I saw a couple clues. Hey, Witchy. So logic would dictate to me who this person isn't. All right. Now, this sock, all right, uses AI to with screenshots. Hey, Splash and Fall, welcome. So this sock or whatever you want to call it, the channel uses AI to as a voice. Yup. 100% Smiley. No matter who or what it is, these people she was white knighting for are foul, rotten, evil human beings, and perhaps the person behind this channel realized that Amy is a piece of shit. Tiffany is a piece of shit. Mel Mel's a piece of shit. Granny Banny is a piece of shit. We all know that they are all pieces of shit. Maybe the light bulb went off in her head, says, wait a minute. I'm being lied to. All I'm seeing in chat are people's doxes, people's personal info. Gossip. I never seen proof of anything. Just people just a bunch of gossiping bitches shoot off their mouths. Maybe this person realized, wait a minute, I'm being bullshitted here. Yeah. But Smiley, let's be fair here. It took me a bit to realize Amy wasn't my friend. She was probably just using me. She was lying to me. She only came in when she wanted something. And I began telling her no. No. And no. And then she started having fits of anger. It's a whole story, but Amber was an eyewitness to most of it. It took me about a year of her coming back for her really to show her true colors, because she's good sometimes at hiding it. Because if she did some of the things that she's doing now, going way over the edge, I would have left and told her to fuck off long ago, long before I did. I would have said no. Okay? She started stomping her feet when she wasn't getting her way. I'm saying, excuse me? It's my channel. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't do, or my or say what my opinion should be. And then she started going Looney Tune and say, "Oh, you're trying to steal my friends away from me." Oh, you're trying to steal my friends away from me. Oh, she is, Smiley? Damn. I forgot she even existed. You know? That's how much I really cared for Smiley. So let's go down Wendy's community post, shall we? So Wendy's sharing Robbie's stream. So here's another screenshot. I don't know if this is Granny Fanny's chat or what the So here's Milan shooting off her mouth, who even admits that, oh, I'm not around. I just get spoon fed shit. So Milan, no one has to go at Chad. His own wife makes fun of him when he couldn't eat and recorded him to send out to her YouTube friends. And that is the damn truth, all right? That is the truth. That is the truth. And here we go. We got Milan chat here. Grouchy Mama Bear, including going at Amy's husband, who almost died of a stroke and brain bleed. Huge mistake. Oh. So here's Pesky trying to and there's Sally Ann, of course. Blah blah blah. So here we go. Is Milana a dude? She sounds like one. So here we go. Pristine. She tried to publicly humiliate Retro, all to get her target of the mouth. She truly is awful, disgusting cretin of a human. So here we go. So here we go. Tiff, it's hilarious to hear you talk about decency. You know, yeah. Melania's no one to talk. She's the one who claims she's smart and has this career, and she's not on here much. Well, that's funny. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about when she hops on Retro's panel. The only thing that she does is listen to people. Yeah, that is true. Smiley. Yeah, and the part in the 11 hour ago post, Scarlett and Sally hate each other and now they're besties. That is true. So this person has been around for a bit. So whoever this is, and I have an idea of who it is, and it is, I don't think it's Milan either. So because this person's going at Milan. So do you think Milan would actually go at herself in these posts if it was Milan? So I actually have it down to two people. All right. It could be Wednesday, as Smiley said, but I highly doubt it. Unless you know something I don't, Smiley. So. Oh, really, Wendy? I didn't hear about that. So this is from the grapevine. All right. So I heard Retro was grifting, coming out and saying she was getting evicted. Interesting. So here we go. Here's a derogatory post towards AJ. AJ, you suck at this. You see how pissed off Methody is and her friends? That's how you do it. Here we go. This one's funny. Sally is too busy on YouTube and stacking her alcohol bottles. Sally's husband patiently waits for his dinner. So here's a poll. I answered this one. How many of y'all have seen Methany flashlight vid that she put out there? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. So I have no interest in seeing that crap. Oh, so here we go. So every time Wendy makes a post about personal lives of me or someone I know, I'm going to return the favor to AJ. So if you aren't AJ and you don't want an innocent person being given back what you give to others, I suggest you either quit, being a coward, or knock it off. Really? This is coming from Tiffany. Damn. So AJ, if you're listening, Tiffany's threatening you. This will go over real nice. This will go over real nice, won't it? Making threats now, Tiffany? So here we go. So here we go. Here's Jan that decided to backstab Robbie. Now I'm very disappointed in you, Jan. He actually stuck up for you against Scarlett. Remember when Scarlett decided to accuse you and Dawn Kay of hacking her, what was it called, her business account, and she refused to show proof of you or Dawn Kay doing anything wrong, and he refused to do anything about it because you likely did nothing. And now you're going over to Natasha Cooper's and joining in on the hate parade. Is this how you repay a friend? Is this how you repay a friend, Jan? Damn. Let's see what else you have to say. So I guess Sally Ann's mad because Natasha doesn't want her around. Well, who wants you around, Sally? When you can't even put down the bottle, you smell like fish sticks down there, and you won't take a shower. Your husband spends most of the time at the gay bar. So that and that's according to CJ, who ratted you out. So hey, can't win them all, Sally. Can't win them all. And you claim you're sober, Sally. Let me just say this. Going from 31 glasses of wine a day to 15 or 20 isn't being sober. You got to go down to 0. All right, honey? Oh, so here's Tiffany's chat. Oh. Oh, here we go. So Granny Fanny struck Scotty. Aw. You are cheap, Granny Fanny. Just saying. Ooh, a threat from Amy. Look at this. Look at this. Pull up to the mall, Wendy, and come catch these hands. Ooh. Wow, Amy. Is this how adults behave? And then she decides, never mind. Oh, and there's Pesky. Look at that. She has a wrench. Now, whose channel is that again? Let me see here. Let's go up. That's Sally Ann's channel. Oh, what a surprise. I hope you're happy over there, Pesky. Okay. And this is true. All right, the first line. I think she's right. Okay. Amy is twiggered because the Legion were over at Darling Nikki. Aw. And that's why they fell out. That I can agree with, all right? Now, a lot of us were over there in Nikki's chat since August, July, last summer. And Amy was over there. Okay. I tried so hard to get along with her. At least be civil. In a chat box. I recognize that supposedly she was Nikki's friend at the time. I knew how she was. I knew how Amy was. Unbeknownst to me, Nikki was on to her. All right, and Robbie. And she goes ballistic one day on panel, and I was getting mentioned. Jason Schmidt was being mentioned. And we were just in there defending ourselves and asking Amy to stop. And you can ask Nikki on this. She'll back me up. We weren't dragging her. We weren't calling her names. We weren't that bad. The worst thing I probably said that night was, Amy, stop lying. That's ridiculous. When she decided to say Sarah drove cross country in Depends. That's ridiculous. How would she know that? Does Sarah disclose what undergarment she wears? I highly doubt it. It didn't make sense. So I was telling Amy to stop it. Stop lying. But just because Nikki wouldn't throw us all out of her chat, and Amy was stomping her feet, wanting things her way, and she wasn't getting her way. This is how the whole thing started. I tried to get along with her. I tried to be civil with Amy, even though I didn't trust her for shit. Because guess what? She did a lot of things, and I kept my mouth shut for the sake of other people. But when she did that, all gloves were off. I'm sorry, but thank you so much, Smiley. I really appreciate it. Because and then she goes over, and then she runs over to Retros, and then Amy runs right over to Retros and starts dragging Nikki for 2 weeks. I remember, and then I remember this vividly. And then Nikki specifically says, "Do not mention Amy in chat." She said that, and I'm like thinking, okay, what's going on here? You get what I'm saying? I was like, Is she defending Amy after all this, or what's going on? I could understand she was trying to diffuse the situation because she knew how Amy was. But Amy kept going on and on and on for 2 weeks straight. And then Nikki just said, I had enough of her. And went off one night. And it went on for months. And I don't blame her one bit. Why should Sarah back down? Smiley. You know, it's Sarah did nothing wrong that night. Amy was the one who antagonized the whole situation with Sarah. You know, she started the whole situation with me. So I agree with Wendy here when she said Amy is twiggered because the Legion were at Darling Nikki, and Amy stomped her feet wanting everyone banned. Yeah, I can see that, Smiley. You know, it's of course, and I agree with the bottom part. You haven't changed, Amy. You know, it's and her rep is fucked, and there's nothing you can do to save yourself. I agree with that. You know, she had a reputation for years, and I just thought, I just made an excuse. No, she's not wrong here, you know? She's not wrong. And I'm wondering, what the fuck? Did someone knock some sense into her? All of a sudden? You know, it's pretty ironic. She was either being a phony this whole time, white knighting for them, or she came to her senses. And figured it all out. Because guess what? Nikki showed more proof on Amy. And what did Amy show? What did Amy show? Zilch. Nada. Nothing. Just her word. But Nikki has all these receipts that Amy claims are AI, fake, or altered. Isn't that what the guilty say when they want to get away with something? Oh, that's fake. No, that's altered. Oh, I got that phone call with my stepdad. That call is not what happened. I heard that before. I heard those whole lines before with someone else. And the person who was saying that was guilty as sin. Of the screenshots that were being presented. This was years ago. And it took and yes, there were stupid people who bought it back then. This was a totally different situation, but they wised up. Some of them remain stupid to this day. Oh, it was the trolls who faked the screenshots. Come on, don't we have better things to don't many of us have better things to do with our time than fake evidence? I know I don't have the time. I'm sure Nikki doesn't. So, let's go down here, all right? It's just going to be a few minutes. Oh, this is a good one. Tip the Skank on YouTube calling someone else a slut. Well, Tiffany, let me just say something to you. It takes a slut to know a slut. All right? When you lay there and open up your legs for the world to see on camera, and then you call someone a slut. Now, who's projecting their slutdom? Who's projecting being a real slut? Now, it's 2024, not 2024, 2025. Nobody cares how many men you gangbang on a daily basis. But you are no one to talk about calling people a slut. Okay? If you didn't like Jamie, you should have kept your legs closed. All right? You should have kept your legs closed. You shouldn't have been a phony and opened up those legs. And if he had to do it over again, I'm sure he would zip those pants and say no. But what's done is done, Tiffany. All right, so you have no right to call someone a slut, so to speak. So, yeah, and normal people, yeah, slut them. Yeah, dumb or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Smiley. And I remember saying that on Dorothy's Smiley. And I was being called sexist. No, I wasn't. That was my way of calling her a slut. I was telling Tiffany if she didn't like someone, she had the option of keeping her legs closed. Period. But normal people don't steal their kid's bike to get some internet dick. All right. But she's there. Of course she's there. Calling everyone else a whore. So here's here's the strange community post. I don't know what to make of this, all right? So she's tagging Sally Ann, who can't put the booze bottle down, in my opinion. So she's saying, I bet Amy and Granny Fanny make fun of you in their private group chat that you're not in. Interesting. So let's continue. Stop the crying, Sally. I love that for you, my darling. Remember when Amy yelled at you? But you think she likes you so much now? No, Sally, she tolerates your but because she needs the support. So let's analyze this, shall we? So fast food Wendy is telling an alcoholic, I bet Amy and Granny Fanny make fun of you in their private group chat that you're not in. So how would Wendy know this? Interesting, isn't it? Is this person getting information that we're not getting? Oh, there's Amy, Irish twin. Woo! Look at what Amy said about Sally under her Irish twin account. NC tried taking your story from you. That's when I spat her out. I don't have to like her. Ooh, that must hurt, Sally. Damn. Girl. Damn. Yeah, you got a point there, Smiley. But I'm not confident to even go there right now. There might be two of them, Smiley. That's what I heard. There's two Irish twins. So okay, everyone. I'm gonna go now. I think Nikki just went live, so I want to thank everyone for coming, and I'll see everyone next time. All right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out. Bye.